analyse bi nga xam ne Bojang def na ko ba ñaawru indi ci tontu mooy lu mu wax ne comme like am na yenn rëq-rëq yoo xam ne am na ci process bi but bi ngay interview Bori Estabo Esture sorry lawyer Bori Esture gis nañ moom tamit rees na lu mel noonu ne ok process bi daa is démocratie but am na ay yenn rëq-rëq yoo def te moom candidate la loolu est-ce que tamit waaw so nan nga mën a ñëw si yooyu
thank you so much thanks to all the analysts the panelists and our guests so yaje ablaka damento fo anen ñaawru ñoo sabobe be kan dek damento we will take note of every advice or every observation Ablaya men put in place comme alialo ñamen UDP meta janne kabre 1996 nka ñaata ko tombo mo kele watu dol soto da fon mbuka mo soto fon me alon ko amina ba fulo ko lafta UDP la ñaton ka yala so but alhamdulillah bi ntara mfutara level to patio ya realize ko ñanda ka bulo falling na koltole ñaaji be 2016 even before 2016 ñoo sabobe nje ko okay banko la loi ko momo yalon ko atambita sanjita woro ni lula amari ñing ata president ya ñin la no ñaaji so in the last congress menka da basse in fact nata najibe ko ñanta ka miroke pour ka moñi ni me yalon ko be dabo replace la wo sobol be yatina dol ko walatina no ya Jammeh I mean the former finance minister Ahmad Sane muta because miro be ko Ahmad Sane as a dabo replace no so I mean UDP went through all these things nata to 2016 atara yenna jama be muta but with all that patio ñing asura ñoya ñama ye savero ko momo yalon electa ka UDP ñaton kaya wotu mo ñim banko kanjal lonnal siata bakel amanko mel lonnal man siya bar ñaaji be wotu mo la mo sabadoro wala lela application o dundi anu ñaaji be Gambia la political tariko kono wo ñawna man soto Gambia la political tariko kono anu ñu waton wallet me yalon ko binka démocratie men fo wotu mo o buka fo de asana 2016 bimbe démocratie même foka wotumo démocratie mo fenet mi alon ko buka fo jawtumo bari démocratie be keri ñewya ñama severo ketal lonnal be jang doctoral be jang mol be ñam yalon ko bi be diamu kan e ma apply pour ka UDP la ñaton ko yanyinta ka ñini so but ala yake mo saba wala na apply o mo saba ñu fana ko tata ni silo la me yalon ko démocratie la silo lam wotumo démocratie be do yar ñam bakele wala ñundi ko natana ka carte o fay ñimmo sabol tema in 2016 na carte o fay ñimmo sabol tema ala yake adama baro na gaño nata 2021 kabrin nata men kada wala ñundi ko safero la keta ya safero ko momo ya lon ko e mari il lefta UDP la ñaton ko yalla c'est safero keta kabin safero ñun tarato de central committee kabin safero ñin talato de central committee natana candidate ñulu inatana ke la application ñu review so central committee na unanimous agreement so to kajo ko candidate mel ya safe ndol as central committee mel ya lon ko de patio dingole sembo dun to la ka tombo ndroge mola mel ya lon ko ñaar abe patio ñaton ka la ñin katre fayola oron tolu nañin kaytol melje nañin membeje ndol be mo tombo no ñu ko ne natana ka usun dawo tombon ay patio ñaton ko ya 2021 but ansa comme démocratie ni me yalon ko abe balu kan abe sembo so kan sa yalon sa ya jël democracy just look at the history where it starts but now not only the democracy the democratic level of the country abe la fakan mirol be la fakan innovations are coming so I had in a sign come to 2026 election me yalon ko kana so now naje ko nyanda ka falendiro kele sa it has to be more inclusive now so answer bitakan we are not perfect but sam bitakan we now trying to get into the perfect way so natana ka kolol dundi je nyaaji be 2021 there was no grassroots consultation and I want people to understand and in fact there was no people were not even called for interview let's just put this in the record people were not even called for interview 2021 but now 2025 for 2026 election, people were invited. All the applicants were invited for them to come and have an interview. And they were all given enough time, equal time, for them to have their interview. And the Bela interview solge yela kolta ye present. Kabri interview another innovation. Now we have to go back to the people in the grassroots. Now, involvement now. We are involving the electorate now. Not only the central committee that Malabe to make decisions. Now we want the grassroots, we want them also to partake in this decision making. So now, democracy member now, that the same democracy has given opportunity for the grassroots ever since they were not involved into our party, our flag bearer selection, now they also see themselves involved. You see now, democracy is growing now. Okay, so, normally, even in our, normal executive selection, but now, to show it to Gambian people, wallahi azim, some people, outsiders will think, we're just playing around the gallery. Well, wallahi azim. The three contenders, it took us almost 24 hours to talk to these people. But the thing is, all these contenders, all these candidates, they believe they are following. We are trying, we are a democratic party, and Nyandaka make sure any process Nyandaka exhausted democratically. And then we have also done that. We allow the media to be there to do all what they need. No vehicle. So, Ablai observation, I will tell you, Ablai, come 2031, UDP can selection on. And in fact, I think the party will even adopt this phone call, even a councillor, deputy, chairman, assign. We will try to create time for candidates, they have the intention to apply for them to go and do grassroots campaign. We give them that kind of room for them to go and do grassroots campaign. But for our presidential, one thing we will do, now but alabala, because these are things we all know these are like the nature of democracy in Abegrola. So our contenders, for example, Nasiata, we can screen it down like we did. You understand? So, but the last three people, because these are observations, these are things we learn from people speaking. For example, I heard what Somebody have said. So these are things we will buy it. We actually have to sit and buy some of these ideas. Candidates will go to the online TV. Because not everybody can come to the wall. But at least we'll invite the journalists. They have debates. Contenders, they will have debates, and now the electors will able to make their mind out of this candidate. Dumale moti meya lonko jang, atle moti meya lonko ala miro ala ferolu. You understand? Ayante la mind win for me to vote for him. All these things are things meya lonko United Democratic Party. Mba make sure we will do this. In the future. All your observations are taken. I can tell you, all your observations are taken, but the credit must be given to the United Democratic Party. And if you look at the political history of this country, UDP will always start things and people follow. And I believe this process we have done, other political parties also have to follow it. Because UDP, student wing, to have a student wing in this country, from a political party, I followed the UDP, the United Democratic follow last time. University student wing. It was started by United Democratic Party. Disabled wing in this country, disabled wing. UDP follow disabled wing and we are calling on other political parties to also have a disabled wing because they are people they also play important part in our politics.
All right.
So there are a lot of the youth wing issue, the female wing issue, all these things. UDP are we are the innovators. And Nina Samanang, I thank God, Gambian people, if you look at the structure, even our executive structures, some of these new political parties, I am not saying before, 2020, 2021, to before 2016, Mavago Melbajande. But after 2017, many of these political parties, it's copy and paste from the Democratic Party. So now what I am saying now, to go UDP, Menkala, Gambia, Dingoli, Wallahi. Let me tell you something. There is no process in the world, everybody will agree with. There is no process in the world. Let me tell you something. If there is a process in the world, everybody will agree with. Now let's leave President Barrow there, because now, but everybody cannot agree with one thing. More better son na kukilungula. Ani Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala fona dari feo. Allah may told that is the creator. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala yung command. We believe ko Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Muslimaya dino wala mala dino. But what? We have Christians, we have we have different religious. Na dina jamal la so adama diumang adama, that's the nature of human being. You understand? Right. So, but we really thank people. Okay. They bring in observation of some kind, and we say thank you for your observation. Right. But we are also telling you, our candidate is here. Gambians, we have selected a candidate, and we have selected the candidate according to our best knowledge, according to the democratic principles to involve the citizens. Now our candidate is here. An election should be about competence. We have given you a candidate, he's been tested. Usainu Numukunda Dabo was tested. If you look at Usainu's track record, even before he became a political leader, Usainu was one of the most vibrant lawyers, one of the most veteran lawyers in this country. He stood for a lot of people in this country. Amanda Wola, when he was appointed as the vice president and the foreign affairs, we have seen how he connected the Gambia to the world. And look, let me tell you something. One of the biggest problems of this country is corruption. Usainu is corrupt free. Let me tell you this. If Usainu is corrupt, B, you must have member seeing B. Billahi wallahi tallahi. They will bring some of this. But Usainu is clean. I masakunda mara, aboda masakunda kono, sanji lulu, sanji kujol sanji warawula nyong. Masakunda man finti, ya fogo Usainu dabo in translation. Gambian Kolu, Anna Gambeje. Gambian Kolu, Allah understand ko. Gambia be tembo meant to be. If you look at the kind of governance system member Mbulujang, the only person today we believe ko messaging banko bondino, messaging banko put in the right destination. We need electoral reform. We need constitutional reform. We need a corrupt-free country. Hey, there is no other person. B. Gambia no nyundike bulo chodi mena menker memnanke ANN Usainu Abubakar Numukunda Dabo.